My name is Mone Jones, and the way that I came about knowing about the culinary program and the Building Wealth and Health Network was directly through the Office of Community Wealth Building. I am a part of the program, and I have an engagement specialist who is always sending programs available to us, and that is how I signed up for all programs that I was involved in. My experience with the Building Health and Wealth financial program with the Salvation Army was a great experience. It has shaped me into a better person financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, as it covered everything financial basis that I was trying to learn and gain foundation in for my life. And it comes with a standpoint of emotional grounding because it states that emotional growth helps financial growth. Emotions and your mental state is connected to your finances, and it helped me further myself with everything. I have a savings, I have a bank account, which is something I didn't have before, and it set me to a great foundation to grow financially. My journey through the entrepreneurship culinary program was a great experience. I was able to connect with chefs, community people, community leaders, and Chef Brown, who was very hands-on with us, taught us a lot of skills, which allowed me to get my Thursday certification and launch my own culinary business, which allowed me to bridge a gap between food deserts in my community, which I was seeing, and bring a healthier connection to my community through food, which they're familiar with. What inspired me to start a healthy home-based catering business was my community. Like I said, we have a lot of food desert here, not a lot of options for healthier options, and a lot of times people are turned away by things they're not familiar with. So being a familiar face of the community allowed me to bridge a gap between my community and healthier foods by giving them options that they're familiar with, but in a healthier way. My experience with the doula cohort was a great experience. I learned a plethora of new skills that I didn't know before, and what led me to it was my own personal birth experience, which is not a great experience. I was young, I was alone, and it was just not a good experience for me. So I wanted to be someone who could advocate for other parents that are about to go in this process and help them through the process. My first birth was an experience that I have no words to describe. It was a great experience. I got a lot of praise from the midwife of my client, and we were in labor for almost 12 hours. I stayed the whole 12 hours and got my client to meet her new baby. Throughout this whole process with participating in Office of Community Wealth Building, all the programs that I've been a part of, it has shaped my goals and my future plans tremendously. I now have foundation set up for my future, my goals, and a career that I can look forward to. Without the Office of Community Wealth Building, I probably wouldn't be where I am right now. And everything that I was allowed to do free of charge. And that is a big step, being that all of the things that I participated in are costly things, and I'm able to pour back into my community directly.